Hi, I'm Siva from BMS Transport. We are a family-run removals and storage business. Welcome to our premises. This is our site. Let's take you on a little tour and see what we got going here.
I'm here with Bala and Siva from BMS Transport. I've known you guys for a long time and part of the Tamil Entrepreneurs Network together as well.
Yeah.
Great to be in your site for the first time as well. Love to hear a little bit about your journey, how you started off.
It's good to have you here as well. Thank you very much for coming down. So is that a question?
Yeah.
So we started off as, it was all an accident. It wasn't meant to be, it wasn't part of our plan. We were working in Harvey's furniture shop and we were salespeople there as part-time jobs. One day a customer came in and said, look, I want this sofa and I want it today. I had to get that sale. So we were like, okay, all right, call the local delivery guy. And they were like, no, we can't do it today. So we was, all right, cool. Had to improvise. Got the sale, got my dad's car, brought it, put it into the boot, called Bala. Bala came and gave me a hand. And when we were like 18, that was, and we just delivered the sofa to a customer's house. And that's where it started. And then from there, we just kept on doing more deliveries and slowly grew. And we initially started off as a delivery company. And then it kind of evolved into a removal business. And now we do removals and storage as well.
Yeah. And I know, well, it shows you're natural entrepreneurs, you could say, but is there anything from your background that kind of made you feel that you were going to be entrepreneurs in the future? From like, growing up, obviously you're born in Sri Lanka.
Yeah. I'll say it's more my dad. My dad's always been into business.
Okay.
So he's run shops and petrol stations as they do when they first come over. And since then, we saw his hard work, his ethics behind everything. Always providing for the family, and just seeing that as we're growing up just made us want to kind of evolve into doing something for ourselves. Because as soon as we finished uni, we both went into full-time jobs, but just couldn't see us behind the desk for the rest of our lives. We just thought, let's try to do something ourselves. We always had this going on the side, and it just helped us kind of think we could make this bigger. And we've always had that vision. We want to make it into business. We wanted to always be in our own office, have a team behind us, have a team on the road, have management under us as well. And thankfully we got there. A lot of hard work, a lot of stress, a lot of grey hairs.
Well, you're talking about stress as well. That's one of the big things that you want to try and eliminate for all your clients as well. How do you do that? I mean, obviously, you it's quite a well-oiled machine now. But what are some of the things that you would do to kind of eliminate stress for people? I mean, we have the same thing that we're trying to do in our
I think it's communication from the get-go. From the first moment a customer makes any kind of interaction with us. Okay, from that moment onwards, we have to make sure that they are our main priority. Okay, and we talk them through the whole journey. We do a video survey or a site visit to their customer's property to understand exactly where they got going, and that automatically builds a rapport with a client. And then in sales, it's all about you buy the person, not the product. So that's our ethos as well. And also it kind of alleviates any kind of anxiety they might be having, and it just makes us warm to them, and it's all about communication all the way through, even to the point where we've started the job. Okay, and we're making sure that the team are looking after the client, and a lot of our team are long-standing. They've been here 10 years plus, and they are very familiar of how we work, and all the way to the last box being delivered to the customer's house, we reassure them in every step of the way. And it's all about communication. So
And you say you got a long-standing team. I'm sure you get long-standing customers as well, and you have had business. Someone we've referred you business as well. I'm happy to work together. How do you generate new business outside of just your existing clients?
So we do it in multiple ways.
Yeah.
Okay, we do a lot of networking. We do a lot of advertising. We do Google advertising, and we try and build referral partners as well, estate agents like yourself. Other kind of people that we could potentially work with as well. And a lot of our business does come from repeat business, and that it shows the strength and the quality of a company as well when you're getting business coming from, and also reviews. Customers leave feedback for us, and a lot of our business come from people looking at our reviews and thinking, okay, this is a company I'd like to work with as well. So I mean they're our mainstream of work, revenue generators basically.
And I know that you're involved with BNI as well.
BNI has been an eye opener. It was something I did it about 5-6 years ago. But it's all about what you give and what you get back. And back 6 years ago, I wasn't giving enough. I was too distracted with the day-to-day runnings of everything. But then I rejoined BNI only 2 years, just over under 2 years, and it's opened my eyes in a different way. Now I'm giving to the group. I'm really building relationships in the room as well, and I'm trying to optimize the way that we and it shows because we have received a lot of business through BNI as well.
Their motto, give us gain.
Give us gain motto. 100%.
Awesome.
And
in terms of the culture of the organisation here, it seems that everyone works well together. What are some of the keys maybe on how you've maintained that culture as you've grown?
I think it's down to mindset. And we do have a very much a family ethos. We are a family-run business, me and Bala are brothers, and we try and portray that to the whole team. Everyone that works with us, are long-standing members, and they also feel part of the team, and they also feel like they're family as well. And that is something that we're trying to portray to our customers as well. Like, you become our family, So that is, and also it's all about mindset. It's all about having a positive attitude and just tackling any challenge that come our way in a positive mindset as well. So that's the culture that we have.
But I still must have difficulties, but when you're working with your brother, how do you do that well over the long term?
I think obviously being brothers, you do end up having your disagreements, communication, which I'm not the greatest at, but he always forgives me. We always forgive. We fight. We forget. It's one of those things. So, and that's what's always worked for us. No matter how much I go wrong or he goes wrong, we'll go at it together, and then the next day it's forgotten about, and we talk it out, obviously. But then
I just want to add to that. I think I remember when we were first starting out, people always warned us about working with family and the partnership with families. And I think we're on a mission to try and prove that theory wrong. We're like, look, so we do bicker, but at the same time we have an understanding as well, and so we have a good relationship in that sense. So
that's my favorite part of your business, the fact that you're united together and as a family, but not just you two as a family, but the wider staff as a family feel to it.
Thank you. I mean, everyone we come across, we try and portray that kind of ethos on people as well. So
And what are the plans for the future as well? What kind of things are you looking to develop? And
obviously we're business owners, so it has to be a business that's going to survive by itself. So we're building structures in between. So we've got management and things like that, and we have got an exit plan. We don't want to exit the business because it is something that we grew from nothing to what it is now. But at the same time, being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, you do want to build it to a certain level and then think, okay, how can I do other things as well? So I mean, we want to grow our storage business, as you can see, slowly growing as well. And we also want to grow the team as well, but we don't want to lose that family touch. That's one thing that we're very passionate about. So that has to remain. So our goals aren't to be multinational, multi-international, or maybe a couple more branches, if that, but it has to be like a family-run business, and
and also to add to that, we're looking at doing international work, which we've already started to do now. A lot more commercial work as well. So that's an area that we want to kind of divulge into, because at the moment, majority of our work is residential removals. nationally, and a lot of them in storage as well. So anyone's renovating, they'll come in and store with us. So we've got various clients that do regular work with us as well. So
no, it's been great chatting as well, and you definitely are like a success story. You know, not just for the local businesses and local community here, but even among Tamil businesses as well. And all our customers that we referred to you have all been really enthusiastic and been raving about you guys. So that's good.
Good.
I remember, I'll just end with this story that even when we used you for my mum's move, actually, you know, we were all quite stressed about how to move the piano, you know, because that fat piano is like a family heirloom, been there a long time. We're thinking to use a piano specialist removal. But then you guys said you could handle it, and you did it all. And I watched you guys, and I was never worried about what's going to happen to the piano, because it's one of those things you can't replace. But yeah, you were very, very professional and careful with how you did things, and you've done it for lots of other people.
It's funny you say that, because the client that we're moving, that you referred to recently as well, we're moving them tomorrow. He was going to use us for the removal side and then hire an external people to do the piano. I was like, we do that as well. Okay. And then, so I've reassured him. So touch wood, it all goes according to plan. He's actually got a baby grand and an upright piano. So we've got two pianos.
To his house.
Yeah. So he's definitely a musician there.
Awesome. Man, a really good chatting.
It's good to chat to you as well.
Look forward to just walking around and seeing the facilities.
Yeah. By all means. Awesome. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Guys, all the best as well.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.